possible.
How in God's name do they make you pay the fucking lawyer?
Isn't that amazing?
It's the law. It's New York State.
That's how it is in New York.
That's how it is. The guy gets reamed up the ass.
Oh, this bitch I'm with, she's in deep, deep trouble. She's going to be my girlfriend for the rest of my life.
Any guy getting married out there needs a prenup. I don't care if you're a plumber's assistant and you're making $9 an hour.
And there's no going against a prenup, because that seems like something that lawyers could probably work around.
Yep. You need a prenup. I don't care what you do, because you never know where you're going to be.
The phones just exploded, and there were some great calls.
Oh, you mean like bad exploded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy saying he's on his third marriage.
How do these guys...
It's loneliness.
How?
It's a thing. It's a lonely thing. It's a self-esteem thing for you to think, look, marriage is a one-time thing. Why not have 50 girlfriends? Then you say, I'm going to take this chance. Maybe, like, you know, it's going to take at least 10 years of me being a woman, for 10 straight years for me to go, you know what, you've been through enough. And it would have to be the shit I put her through to get her to the point where you go, you know what, she deserves at least to get a chunk of me, because I took a chunk of this bitch for 10 years, took some good years from her, you know, maybe gave her a kid, maybe not, whatever, gave her a little bit, but you know what, at least I can give her a marriage. I can at least give her that fucking, because, you know, a marriage to a woman, if you ask a woman what marriage is, you think she would go, it's a union between two in front of God, and it makes us legitimate in the eyes of the Lord Jesus Christ. No, it's security. The bitch just wants to be able, in case you die, to continue to live and get money.
Right.
It's something. It's investment, and it's like, you know what? You'll get that when you fucking deserve it. And if you ask a lot of guys, man, their wife don't deserve. It's just they pussy motherfuckers get pushed up in a corner to that whole shit or get off the pot thing.
Yep.
You're taking away my good years. He's like, I'm not ready to marry you yet. I'm not ready to marry you. You can go. You know what you can go do? Find another husband. And that's very hard to do, because a man is a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? It really is. That's why women are in a rush, because they like, look, lottery ticket. If you ain't a winner, I need to scratch you, see if the shit is bullshit, right? And then go try to find another lottery ticket.
That's really funny.
That's why they want to get married over a year or two. You're a scratch ticket, and it's like, you're not a... Look, if you ain't gonna marry me, man, this ticket's no good. It is an expiration.
You don't want to leave it unscratched in the glove compartment for that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they go, if you don't do it, then I gotta go start playing the lottery again. Because they don't have their own skill base to, like, go and get a man and make him want to marry her.
And the older the girl gets, it's not like she's getting the set for life tickets anymore.
Exactly.
She's getting those little, you know, you win $2 here, $5 there.
It's athlete. Women have to look at themselves as athletes. It's an age. There is an age thing. There, you know, like I said, you come into the basketball league when you're 19, you can jump over everybody, you can run faster than everybody. But when you get 30, man, you cannot. The games you play, you have to learn different skills. You have to learn a little stutter step. You have to learn how to cheat. You have to learn how to outdo. But if you trying to be 35-year-old woman and you try to run with LeBron James and you try to run with Kobe Bryant, you're going to lose and your age is going to show. So you have to learn skill levels over the years, and they never do. Your wife, you're doing better. You learn. You got a happier situation. You are happy despite paying her, and she's miserable because she doesn't have the skills to get another guy. She's not gonna find another guy. Find another guy that's gonna put up with her is the lottery. How many people will hit the lottery fucking twice in their life? You understand? Just none. So you was it.
Let's go to Timmy in Southie. Timmy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's happening?
How are you, Timmy?
Hey, pretty good. First, I just want to say, Patrice, I love you, man, but something weird has happened to me since you've been on the show. I put the word motherfucker in every single sentence.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Like, I'm talking to a regular person, I'll be having a regular conversation and go, you know, motherfucker, that's what I'll do.
You know, when Patrice is in here, the cursing has gone up. And that's fine, though. Because it's just guys talking, you know. At first, when we started this satellite radio, we were all cursing because it's like, hey, this is really cool. We can curse. Now it's just coming out in normal conversation.
Yeah, I don't curse,
and that's how it should be.
I don't curse because I definitely don't curse because I can.
But I listen to replays, and there's a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know.
It's all motherfuckers.
I know. All right, what do you got, Timmy?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, that doctor, screw him, man. I've been listening to your divorce stories for, like, geez, I don't know, it's been at least since 2000. I can remember one time going out, we were either on BCN or AF, whatever it was, and I was going out of range, and I actually pulled off the highway just to listen to the rest of the story. So screw him. Keep talking. It's probably therapeutic for you, man.
All right, Timmy, thank you. Yeah, those stories are great. Let's go to Scott in Jersey. Scott, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? I know the best way to get out of divorce.
Yeah.
You go uptown to Washington Heights, buy an ounce of heroin, bag it up, put it in the car, and have your girlfriend call the cops on it.
That old gag.
Yeah, you plant drunk.
Yeah, that's great.
Drunk.
You end up in prison and for planting evidence.
Listen to what.
Watch CSI.
Listen to what.
Find that shit.
Listen to what happened to John. John.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey.
A friend of mine got a loan right out of college, took all the money, and built a house. He literally designed it from the ground up and went over there and worked on it every night after he got out of work. So he gets married a couple of years later. His wife moves into his house. He comes home from work one night, finds his wife in his bed with another guy. She files for divorce from him. First thing the judge does is tells him, my friend, to get out of the house.
Get out the house.
Yep. So the woman naturally moves in with the dude. And by the way, my friend has to pay all the bills the whole time. He's got to pay the mortgage. He's got to pay all the utilities. So this bastard can live in his house that he built with his still current wife at that point. Divorce gets settled. Naturally, the woman gets the house, moves in with the guy, of course, and they got busted out. They couldn't pay the mortgage, couldn't pay anything. They moved back in with this dude's mom, and so the ex-wife and the guy are living with the mom. And his house is up on the market, the one that he built.
Broke.
Yep, totally.
Great.
Everybody's broke, right? My friend he didn't even want it anymore during the divorce because he couldn't even afford to pay the bills anymore.
Go from starting out, young guy, trying to be successful, to being broke. I was renting a house in Huntington. Thank God I didn't own a house, and thank God we didn't have kids. That's the two things that are like, thank you, God.
Or there would be a connection forever.
Yeah, forever. So we had a house out in Huntington, Long Island. And after the $40,000 thing happened, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to now call her up and ask her for my possessions in the house.
Right.
Because those things are now hostage that can be used to negotiate. I didn't have a lot of things, but there were some things I wanted, my computer equipment, a few toys, little things like that. So I waited till she was gone one day, went to the back door, smashed the little window out, and crawled through there and got my stuff, loaded it into the truck. But here's the kind of criminal I am. Here's the kind of bad guy I am. I swept the glass up, sealed the hole back up so the cats wouldn't get out, and left a note.
And she was pretty much raping him at the time.
I should have left the cats hanging on the shower curtain rod.
You did the right thing. You did the right. The one weapon against women that men don't have to understand, the one secret weapon is not to care. Even if you do, you pretend like the guy finds his wife fucking in the bed. You go, whew, thank God you did this. Now I can get out of this whole situation.
Oh, the not care.
It may backfire from time to time, but hey, you're fucking another guy. Oh my God, thank God I was waiting for you to get some more dick so I can leave you. It's just they can't function when you don't have a drop of feeling about them. When you don't have if you had gone, oh, thanks, sweetie. You know what? I should have did this before. You deserve more. I'm just going to give you what the courts give you. But it's costing me less in my soul than it is paying you. So it's like, freeze my soul. You can have the money, enjoy your life, and I could just get me another woman that I'm happy with. Woo! Thank you, Pumpkin, for being a cunt.
Let's go to Dugout Doug. Doug!
What's going on? Hey, Patrice, yeah, I kind of did something like that. I didn't involve the court or anything. When my ex-wife confronted me with the pictures of me leaving the hotel room with my current girlfriend,
wow,
she just looked at me in the eyes and said, we can work things out, baby, if you just sign these papers. As I signed the papers, she never, ever went to a single counseling session with me. She took me for everything, and I was a crushed, broken man.
Jesus. And
then I gave the excuse. It was great. I gave the excuse when she asked me just what I was doing in the hotel room because she had a private eye follow me. I told her that we were both tired during work, so we went and laid down at a hotel room during a lunch break.
I laid in her pussy.
And I fully expected her to
I had to rest it somewhere. As well.
Why's your face smell
warm,
like a
safe
vagina?
place.
Oh, I just fell asleep right on my face, right on her pussy.
I needed a warm, safe place for my dick.
I had a cheating incident once where I was cheating on a girl that I was living with. God, back in 88, I guess it was, somewhere around there. Trying to think.
Shit,
you
don't believe in karma? How can you be mad at it? It's like you deserve it. You deserve a fat.
Nah, this is going back, and this is like back when it wasn't real relationships.
Right.
This is bullshit.
Right.
We were more like roommates, and I come home and I'm like, I can't walk in the house like this. I cannot walk in the house like this. So I had a Volkswagen that used to break down all the time, and I popped the gas line out and just covered myself in gas, reached underneath the oil pan, oil all over my arms and stuff, and of course I was late.
Oil and pussy, delicious.
So I come in all mad.
Smell like a sardine.
I come in all pissed off. Boom. Fucking car. God damn it. No, don't even come near me. I'm covered in gas and oil. I'm getting right in the shower. Motherfucking car. Son of a bitch. Right into the shower.
About cars is like, what car? What happens to a car with
gas and oil and
oil?
Yeah, what do you think?
Isn't there oil in the front and the gasoline is in the back?
I'm just it's all over. Brake fluid, tranny fluid. I got everything. I got windshield washer fluid in my hair. I gotta get to I need the shower. The ashtray went off on me.
Did the car explode? Shouldn't you have shrapnel on your back too, motherfucker? He was like, I'm gonna tell you what this dirtbag, I can't say his name. This is the filthiest dirtbag move I've ever heard in my life. It was almost genius. It was so fucked up. He fucking cheats on his girl, right? Fucks, doesn't take a shower, right? Smelling like whatever girl is fucking.
Whore.
This son of a bitch runs home, right? He breaks in his door and acts like he's having a fit of passion with his woman, like he can't control himself, like, I'm gonna fuck you, baby, and fucks her so that the sex smell, he can think it's them. She can think it's their fuck.
Wow.
It was the dirtiest move I've ever heard.
What, he fucking put a clothespin on her nose first? And
he goes, you are so sexy. Oh my God, this room smells like, we fucking so well, it smells like other people.
Let's get him, baby, for the foreplay. Breathe through your mouth only. I've heard that's really good.
Let's go to Megan in Boston. Megan.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
I need to know how Anthony met this little charming douchebag.
Wow, jeez. A little harsh.
The ex-wife? Let's see. Let's say, oh, God, it was through my
really
brother.
Bad?
Yeah.
That's who you have to blame for that?
Yeah, she was like banging my brother or something.
This was your brother's fucking
my
side?
brother's throwaway.
Your second? Your brother's second? You envious motherfucker. You was covered in, though, while he was fucking her, though, right? She was looking real hot.
No.
Even her drunkenness was hot when your brother was fucking her.
Where do you know? No. It just wasn't like that.
You gotta know not to marry a chick that would do that, dude.
Somehow, I didn't know shit back then. I was stupid.
How old was you back then?
Physically or mentally? I was I was about, just entering my 30s, I guess. I was still late 20s. Yeah. But, I was still, with me, my brother, and our band thinking, we were going to be the next rock stars and just working just enough to make enough money to have it crumpled up in my pocket for the bar. And, so I wasn't Mr. Responsibility. I thought being married would boost me to the next level where I would then kind of become like an adult, because I still, no matter where I went, I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mother and all her crowd that she hung out with at the bar she was tending at, like I would go there and I was always the kid. I'm almost 30 and I'm still like, hey, it's Rosie's kid, I was like, when am I not going to be a kid? And I thought maybe that would propel me to this level of manhood, adulthood. And it was just...
Do you feel like an adult now?
More so than I ever have, but...
Yeah, I don't...
You?
No,
but there are
absolutely not.
More... But
for some reason, we have decided never to grow up in it.
I feel more adult. Like, you know why? And the only reason is because I'm looked at by people as an adult.
Yeah.
Like, we got fucking, Derek and Than and fucking...
Yeah, we got youth.
Travis.
We got youth all around us.
They look at us like we're adults.
Right, the fact that you're running a show is like saying that's
when it was just me and Opie. The Opie and Anthony show for many years was Opie and Anthony. Period. That was it. There was no other people. There was no third mic. There was no producers. There was no nothing.
Just me and
it was
walking
us
into a studio.
Walking in. That was it.
That was it.
And when you start having other people relying on you doing shit, which was, really glaringly apparent when we got fired, and other people also got their asses thrown out the door based on, what we did.
Right.
That
really
all of a sudden, that clicks you up again. Like, all right, I don't feel like it, but what I do affects other people's lives.
See, I'm not there yet. I'm incorporated. I have a company with no employees. I'm a CEO of no employees. Like, I have a company, and that makes me feel like
everything.
When I fill up my gas tank, I'm proud of it. Like, when I don't just put in $20 and it goes...
The corporation is...
Yeah, man. It's like... Jesus.
Let's go to Chuck in Albany. We want to wrap this up because we have so much to do today. We got the Daily News coming in. They're doing a little feature on us today. It's an exciting day for the program. Chuck, Albany, what's up?
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Shreese, you kick ass, man. Hey, file for divorce in March, real quick, fellas. Paternity test in April. Test came back on my 2 kids, found out they weren't mine in June. I have to pay that con $684 weekly. Weekly.
For child support on kids that aren't even his biologically.
New York State law, man. New York State law. Once those kids, after the age of 4 years old, man, that's it. You're fucked. You got to pay till they're 18 or till they finish college.
For kids that ain't yours?
For kids that ain't mine. And I filed for the divorce and was granted a divorce due to...
You know who's writing a book on this whole divorce in New York thing is Alec Baldwin. He's had it.
Oh, that must
He's jumping up and down all over the place.
But he hates fucking Kim Basinger.
Yeah, but he's
her.
exposing all this stuff we're talking about in a book. He's going to get a lot of attention because of the book, too. He's going to talk about the system, the lawyers, all that shit.
Well, something needs to clean up, man, because I got granted a divorce on adultery and fucking mental cruelty, and she still got that cat.
Wait, do you love the kids, though?
Yeah, I love the kids, but goddamn,
But he doesn't love them that much. I love them enough to maybe get him some ice cream every once in a while, and they can go to Toys R Us for a toy, but I'll take him to Disney on Ice once a year, but fuck.
I love them, but I don't love them.
That's right, fuck that.
Kids, 24%.
I started putting cancer in their food. All right, Chuck.
Hey, guys, hey, you guys kick ass, man.
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chuck. We appreciate it. Let's go to Danny in Jersey. Danny.
Hey, guys. You guys are awesome. Patrice, you rock. Listen, I got to thank Anthony real quick. Got out of a divorce, $2,500, no alimony.
Jeez.
But, Jersey's the best. Listen, guys, check this out. Anthony.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Hooked up with this Puerto Rican chick, right? Not sure. Haven't played the game in a very long time. I have to go home now to the wife, the ex-to-be. I'm saying to myself, my hands smell like cunt like you wouldn't believe. Figuring the shit out of her all night. What do? I use that spare tire in the back that I blew out, rub brake dust all over myself, and straight to the shower.
Straight to the shower. Don't come near me. Oh, I'm filthy. Don't come near me.
We have some talented listeners out there. I smell a new country song. Straight to the shower.
Straight to the shower.
I smell song.
Puerto Rican pussy and brake dust.
I went straight to the shower. It's coming in. You watch.
Well, thank God my truck was a leaking oil, 'cause I grabbed me a handful and I ran straight for the shower.
You were flammable.
I came in flammable.
You was a fucking bomb. You was a walking bomb just to cover up your horseshit
just in case,
infidelity.
if she figured it out, I could have just lit myself up like a Hindu protesting.
I know that old oil gas trick, motherfucker. You been fucking. No, I've been fixing the car. No, there's no physical way for you to get oil and gas on you, asshole.
All right, you're on to me.
I had the blowing tire to prove it.
All right, thank you. Very good. Where did this come from?
What is it?
E-Rock hands me an old newspaper article.
E-Rock.
You know, because the new listeners don't understand how deep the hatred goes for Howard Stern. First of all, Howard's best friend was Ant's ex's divorce lawyer, so there were problems there. And there's a quote in this article, Stern gets personal. Opie and Anthony yanked off the air for getting Howard riled up again. Where'd you find this fucking thing? Oh, you brought it in? Who's that guy? Oh, he's a friend of yours, and he just happened to have this today?
Yeah.
That is so
wow, what
weird.
a coincidence.
No, because it's exactly what we're talking about.
Wow.
What, he wants us to sign this? Usually, like, fans come in and they want us to sign old newspaper articles and stuff. So this guy, who's just a friend of Ben's, who showed up out of nowhere, we're talking about Anthony's divorce, and hands an article that I guess he wants us to sign after the show. It's from the New York Post, and there's a huge quote here. It says, it's from Stern, "Shut your mouth or I'll bring your wife in here, the one you're divorcing that nobody knows about."
Ah, yeah, that's great. Go ahead. There is nothing she could say that I haven't said on the air.
And that's why
nothing.
And that's why we talk about Howard and his daughters. And
how about you talk about your divorce, Howard? How about you go on and talk about what a treat it must have been for that poor woman to live with your sorry fucking ass every day? Go ahead. There is nothing. I think I said this when this article came out, didn't I?
Yeah, this is great.
It was like, he's threatening. He was threatening like it's going to be some kind of John DeBella fucking scenario where some ex-wife comes on his show and spills her guts. There's nothing I didn't talk about on the air about that situation. I don't think he said word one about his divorce. How much you have to give her? Oofa! Now that must be some bill. That has to be some bill. And how much of that $500 million is she still getting?
Yeah, you got to think she's getting some of that. This is pretty fun, though. Opie and Anthony yanked off the air for getting Howard riled up again.